I was leading East Coast entertainment publicity at CBS, the Tiffany Network, when I got the call offering me the job as Vice President of NBC News Media Relations. People's resistance to me taking the job, to even considering it, started immediately after I got the call. Totally crazy. Career suicide. It was late at night as I considered the job and the resistance from colleagues and friends to my taking it. I know it was late because that's always the time when I try to create the logical rationale for a decision I've already made on instinct. The pros, the cons, every possible scenario. Morning came, and the only clarity I had was emotional. I felt it in an almost spiritual way. I'm taking the job. I'm going back to NBC, where my career had started. Only this time, in the fall of 1993, the network was a national disgrace. We are hardwired to flee ambiguity, chaos, and the unknown. And yet here I was, running toward a disaster, embracing it. My colleagues and friends were sure it was professional ruin. Not long before, the NBC News Division's Dateline program had aired Waiting to Explode, an investigative report that showed a sedan T-boning a Chevy pickup truck, with the truck erupting in a fiery explosion. The problem was, the whole thing was a fake. An investigation revealed that NBC News had duct-taped model rocket engines to the truck's frame and initiated the blast with a remote control device. It took anchors Jane Pauley and Stone Phillips 3.5 minutes to issue a full on-air apology, an eternity in TV time, and promise that unscientific demonstrations would never again be conducted by NBC. But the Dateline crisis was just the latest in a string of NBC failures that included the highly public and embarrassing departure of David Letterman for CBS, and a ratings dive to third place among the networks. Morale is in the toilet, a veteran NBC producer told Entertainment Weekly at the time, in what became a months-long public flaying. There's nobody at the rudder. CBS was the ratings leader. Friends and colleagues thought I was crazy to leave. "I'm worried about you," someone confided. A reporter from the Wall Street Journal was even more blunt. "NBC News is washed up." Why would I leave the Tiffany Network for a demoralized number 3? And yet, in my gut, I knew this was the job I was meant to take. Well-meaning colleagues will try to stop you from making these bravely instinctive choices. That's just how it is. Change-making creates resistance. It is against the rules. Change is seen as loss. It is scary. But you have to learn not to stop yourself. You have to learn to give yourself permission to imagine a better way, to envision opportunity where others only see risk. It's something I had to learn for myself.